Former Strictly Come Dancing winner Ore Oduba believes this year's Strictly final could be the closest yet. The television presenter and his professional dance partner Joanne Clifton triumphed on the 2016 series of the BBC One show, and he already can't wait to tune into the final on Saturday, as he thinks there's very little between this year's three finalists, Rose Ayling-Ellis and Giovanni Pernice, John White and Johannes Radebe AJ Adudu and Kai Woodrington. Or only knows too well what it's like to make it to a final of the Latin and ballroom show, as he also offered his advice for this year's finalists, telling them to enjoy every moment. Asked for his thoughts of the final three, he said, "It could be one of the closest finals ever, and that makes for an amazing show. I can't wait to watch." And offering his advice to the remaining three contestants, he added, "Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. The occasion can get the better of you because it feels like a national event, but if you can put that aside and just bank, pardon the term of phrase, but bank on all of the amazing weeks you've gone through to get into the place, hopefully they can find it in themselves to enjoy it, because it is a night like they will never have in their lives." Or is still good friends with his pro-partner Joanne Clifton. He shared, "I messaged her and sent her flowers for the opening night of her show only the other day, and yes, the show gave me a best friend for life. I said it back in 2016, and 5 years later here we still are, championing each other, hanging out with each other, and I love her to bits." Ore will be taking part in the new series of The Weakest Link, and whilst he is incredibly excited about appearing on the show, the presenter confessed he is deadly nervous. "I am so excited but deadly nervous to be on the show. I mean, Iconic doesn't even cover it with The Weakest Link. The only thing I can hope is Romesh is not as mean as Lady Anne Robinson," he said. "I know him, but something tells me that's not going to count for anything in the show. When you are standing opposite the king of ballroom Anton Dubecka, you know that's going to be a tough competition, so I plan on standing as far away from him as I can." Ore is a big fan of The Weakest Link and used to watch it when he was younger. "Oh, I loved it, that kind of early evening on a week," he said. "Do you remember shows like Demon Headmaster and Nightmare? These are shows I grew up and I went to bed scared of. Then I watched The Weakest Link and had thoughts and wonders of Anne Robinson coming to visit me in the night, so yes, terrified of watching it, but what a show. I am so glad it is back." He will be playing for the Young Lives vs Cancer charity on the show, and he has likened the pressure of performing on the program to being in the dance-off on Strictly Come Dancing. He said, "The only thing I can compare it to is that moment in Strictly when you are under the red lights and you get told you are in the dance-off, but in Strictly that's only kind of 1 5-second fragment of the entire experience. It is that feeling for the entirety of the program. That's how I felt. Gut-wrenching, awful, stressful. I could have changed my shirt 8 times." The Weakest Link starts on Saturday, 18th December at 6:10 p.m. on BBC One and iPlayer.